Welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights 2 Mysteries of Westgate. This is Big Los, and we are in Kajeel's place, right outside of this trapdoor, so let's click on it, open it up. Do you wish to examine this trapdoor? Yes, of course I do. The trapdoor is locked, but you seem to possess the required key. Do you wish to unlock the trapdoor? Yes, I do. You turn the key in the lock, and the trapdoor creaks open, accompanied with the pleasing sound of tumblers falling into place. Do you wish to descend through the trapdoor? Yes, let's descend through the trapdoor. Ah, looks like we got Kajeel here. This Kajeel is almost exactly half as terrifying as the larger version you just encountered. So he's really a midget, huh? Now, I learned that there is another way to deal with Kajeel. And for some reason, I wasn't getting that dialogue option. I don't know why. It turns out if you go talk to the drow merchant before you go into Kajeel's place or before you talk to him, but after you have the option of going in there, then he'll give you the option to go on a mission, and he'll give you an anti-scion stone if you complete it for him, which you can use to intimidate Kajeel and free his... What are those guys? Those adventurers? His thralls? I guess that's what they're called. But I don't know why we didn't get that option. So we just had to we had to kill the thralls. And now we'll probably kill this Kajeel. So let's go talk to him. Eek! It's you again! Okay, it's obvious you've won. Here, let me show you the location of the safe house. I'll use psionic communication. And now for the password. Yes, of course you'll need the password. It's Verovin's treasure. Now, you have all you came for. Won't you just please leave? You're a little small, aren't you? Oh, that's a good one. Definitely never heard that one before. Look, the me you saw upstairs was just a mental projection. An exaggerated mental projection. Now, for the love of Ilsenstein, will you just leave? No, we're gonna attack. It's almost anticlimactic to kill you now, Kajeel. Almost. Time to die. Alright, let's go into stealth mode so we can get more damage. And we lost influence with Renara. I would have let him live, Ania. It never hurts to know a powerful figure is embarrassed in secret. Besides, is it just me, or was the little guy kind of cute? I mean, those itty-bitty tentacles. And we gain influence with Mantides. That creature was a slaver and an ally of the Night Masks, so its death was well-deserved. And we got Kajeel's key, a jacinth, and 47 gold. Now, we're going to need that key to open up this footlocker over here. Otherwise, we won't be able to get into it. The political structure of Westgate. There's nothing special about this object. And why can we click on it? Alright, so we got a bunch of gold and about, looks like 7 gems. Over here we got 5 scrolls. Grab those. Let's switch to longbow. Let's see if there's anything behind this. No secret doors or anything? Can't bash that. Now we can bash this book. There's nothing special about it. Let's see if it drops anything. It probably won't. No, it didn't drop anything, unfortunately. Couldn't hurt to check, though. Alright, let's leave. We've done all that we've came here to do. And I'm assuming he has pointed it out on our map, so we can go over there if we really want to. Still don't know how to get up to these portals, though. Oh! Client, let's see what you have to say. I have no interest in petty discussions, but my leader here Oh, yeah. That's like the same thing you said last time. Will someone tell me just what on Toril is going on here? Whoops. I just killed Kajil, that's what. What? Impossible. Isn't it? Oh, I think I need to go see for myself. Kajil? Come on, Kajil. Where are you at? Where are you going? Can we follow you? Where is he?
I can do that.
I'm ready if you need me.
No, I want to go over here. And you all disappeared. How about if we go over here? Yes, let's go back and see if the client is here now. No. Well, that's funny. I would have had the client, or whatever he is, appear there and maybe attack me. I don't know. Alright, enough time wasting. So we have a couple more quests that we can do. We could take care of this thing for Gracie. I still haven't figured out the quest for this guy yet. He's like the only other guy you can click on in here. Alright, let's take off. We'll be back. Maybe. We'll check our map in Undergate. Alright, so what do we have here? Oh, that's the Night Mask safe house, the one with the chasm behind the door. Okay. Exit to Harbor Loop. And the lizardfolk witch. So that woman wanted to marry a lizardfolk. I wonder why. Maybe we can go find out.
Yes?
By the way, can you cast like an Eagle Splendor?
Apio Nova. Yes.
It'll give me an edge in negotiations. Why do you return, Hairy One? I'd actually like to speak to you about a curse you placed on Gracie. Gracie would not leave my Sarl alone, and yet she was only lowly born. Her egg was dropped before it hatched, and her mother was a swamp skimmer. Really? My Sarl was to be a great shaman among my people, and Gracie was to be only a peasant. How she could think one as lowly as her was fit for Sarl is beyond me. So Gracie is actually a lizard folk like you? No, not like me. She is slowly born, and I am not. I am noble among my tribe, and born to lead in the ways of the gods. But the lizard is her true form, yes. But that was in your tribe. Surely none of that matters here. Because our tribe is gone does not mean that adherence to social standing must be abandoned. There is a reason nobility is noble. It has nothing to do with the tribe and everything to do with superior breeding. Regardless, I must insist that you release her from the curse. And if I refuse? Alright, well, we might as well try diplomacy. I have talked with Gracie and can vouch for her. I'm sure that if you give Gracie a chance, you'll find that she is more than an adequate daughter-in-law. Success. We got 50 XP. Perhaps you are right, and it's not like Sarl has many other choices in this city. Very well then. Take this to Gracie and all will be set right. Alright, so we got an antidote for her curse. Before I go, can I see your selection of potions? Not a very good selection. Alright, let's go. So we can go back and finish that quest. Probably will before the end of the episode. But first I want to have a look around. Let's go over here. Get out of my way. There we go. Ah, I don't think we've been here yet. What's behind these doors? Oh, we got a strange mirror over here. Alright, let's see what this does. This mirror produces a reflection like any other, with one startling difference. When you look into its shiny surface, the face you see looking back at you is a formless blur. Ania Freya. And I guess we're being teleported somewhere. Temple of the Faceless. Who's this? Kroix? This pale-skinned woman seems oblivious to her surroundings. Her eyes, wide and unblinking, stubbornly refuse to follow anything that passes before them. She must be blind. She comes to us as we hoped. We have an offer to make her. Yes, you told me before. What is it? She believes we have spoken before, but we have not. She spoke to another. Come forward, sister. Whoa. We are pleased she has come. We welcome her to the Temple of the Faceless. I haven't touched a drink in days, and yet I'm seeing double. We share an appearance for now. When the time comes, we will adopt a different guise. We follow the example of our Lord, the Faceless. Do you willingly follow him, or are you his thralls? Neither. We worship the amorphous power of the Faceless, not the will of the being who wields it. That being is transitory and of no importance to us. In other words, we worship the mask, not the one who wears it. It is different from her worship of Corellon the Renthian, whose will she reveres and seeks to enact. What do you offer then? In our worship, we have uncovered details about the physical manifestations of the Faceless. This knowledge is of little interest to us, but she may find it valuable. In exchange for this knowledge, we seek an artifact that symbolizes the great mystery of the Faceless. A cloak currently in the possession of one known as Malavhan. We have tried to obtain this cloak from Malavhan, but that one is most uncooperative. If she could convince Malavhan to give her the cloak, we would trade our information for it. How valuable is this information? Our information will not lead her to the Faceless, or save her from the wrath of the Faceless. However, her kind often finds value in the history of certain physical forms. Alright, I'll do it. She could find Malavhan at the edifice known as Kajeel's. We understand she has recently obtained access to this place, which is barred to us. She will return to the Temple of the Faceless when she has the cloak, and we will make the exchange. Is there anything that we can do here? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like there's any treasures or anything. Alright, let's go back through the mirror. Yeah. Return to Undergate. And then I guess we'll go to Kajeel's and complete one quest and kind of halfway do another one. So what's over here? Oh, this one's locked and it won't let us in, huh? There's an exit over here. I guess we could see it through the bars of the door. Alright, let's go back to Kajeel's over here. And we'll talk to Gracie, I suppose.
Yes?
Oops.
I'm ready if you need me.
It's not what I wanted to do. Oh, here's Sarl over here. And Serena. Excuse me, we have nothing to talk about. Can't you see I'm busy, little hairy one? Go away. Well, you don't have anything. Looks like Gracie is the only one who doesn't have her name beginning with an S, who's a lizardfolk. You don't have anything either. He's consorting with another female. I wonder if we can let Gracie know about that. Alright, here we go. Hopefully this won't take too long. Very good. Let's go over here. Have a word with Gracie. We'll give her the potion to change her back. I guess she didn't like being a human. That's her loss.
Good tidings to ya.
Have you talked with the old witch yet? Yes, I have the cure for you right here. Really? I dared to allow myself to think that you might do it, but I never really believed. It worked! By the gods, it worked! And now I am beautiful once more. Oh, thank you, little hairy one, for all you have done. Here, you may have this as a reward, as I no longer have a use for it. Now, please excuse me. I must find Sarl so that we may start our lives again. We got 500 XP for that. We got a cloak. An cloak plus 3. That'll improve our charisma by 3 points. I think you would do the best with that one. What's your charisma right now? 16, so it'll go to 19. Oh, no? What's improving your charisma right now? Is it this thing? Ah, it is this thing. That means we can give you a better amulet. Alright, what should we give her?
Direct me.
Lathander's favor. Do you have something better?
If you need something looted, I'm your woman.
Yes.
I don't think so. That might be the only... But wait a minute, we do have something better. Where is it? There it is, the grinning skull. It'll give her dark vision.
Sure.
There, you can have that now. Why don't you have dark vision down here?
I'm ready if you need me.
Evil beware. I am in charge now.
I thought that's supposed to give us the dark vision feat. It lies. It lies to me. It's not the first time that's happened.
I'm ready if you need me.
Anyways, let's talk to Vander.
Can I help you?
You again. I hope you've something interesting to say. I'm still bored. That's a nice cloak you have there. Let me guess, that woman Omadon put you up to this. Or was it her twin? She's been pestering me about the cloak for ages. At first, I took her seriously and asked what she was willing to give for it. You can imagine my excitement when she said anything. That's before I learned what a little misfit she was. She could not even begin to comprehend what I wanted. In that respect, she is not unlike all the other women I've known. Why not just give her the cloak? What? This is Westgate, little sister. People don't just give things away for free. The Crow Mark himself will come down from his high seat and paddle your bottom for such impropriety. I need another drink. Buy us a round, would you? Make it a strong one. A thought suddenly occurs to me. Ever hear of a drink called Elder Brew? Lore and automatic success. Yes, it's made from the fluid of an elder brain, or so they say. Very good. You know your libations, little sister. There's nothing in Faerun quite like it. They say it's like your sweetest dream and your worst nightmare rolled into one. And this is the only place outside of the Underdark where it's served. Really. Been meaning to try it for some time, but I've never quite got up the nerve. Besides, the price is steep. In fact, too steep for me right now. If you were to buy us around, I'd be willing to trade you the cloak. Alright, I'll buy you a cup, but I won't have any myself. Can we do that? No deal. If this potion turns me into a gibbering halfwit, I want to have someone down on my level to talk to. Very well, order us around. It costs 400 gold. Do you have that much? That much for a drink? Alright, here you go. No, here we go, little sister. Barkeep, 1 flagon of elder brew. There you are, 1 jug of elder brew for a couple of very foolhardy customers. Promise not to haunt the joint if you end up getting killed, huh? Where's my weapon at? Certainly not. I've haunted this place enough in life. Here, allow me to make the first toast. To my new drinking partner, may our first gulps not result in our last gasps. Raise your glass and drink. Here, here. I don't feel any different. Wait a minute. That's a little different. Definitely not boring. Would you like to make the next toast? Let's see. To Vander Malavhan, a man who makes all of Westgate look good by comparison. I'll drink to that. You're not going to fall down, are you, Ania? Gee, I hope not. Oh, look at the words. Ich nomel Stalt Gond. Ha! Grun Gilly for green lit glowy. Margnet Grew? Yep, they're feeling it now. Can't even get their mouths to work. If you two want to go ahead and finish your drinks, I'll call someone to carry your bodies out afterwards. Huh. Ania isn't going to die. I'm not sure about the other fellow, though. Good thing they only have 1 more drink to go. Slograma's Group. Fortitude failure. You begin to see strange shadows out of the corner of your eye. Shadows that grow darker and begin to close in on you. Within moments, the darkness overcomes you. Uh-oh. You're not dead after all. I take it you won't be ordering another round, though. You okay there, Nia? You took a nasty spill. I'm fine. What about Vander? Him? Oh, he might still be alive. Could be a while before he wakes up, though. Where is he? Ha! Oh! It says he's dead. And we got this cloak. Let's see what it is. Doesn't have any special properties to it. Alright, let's re-equip. Oh, I'm dazed. Alright, well, let's get out of here. Hopefully this will wear off pretty soon. In fact, you know what? Let's have one of my other party members lead. So we'll go back to that mirror and then go to the Temple of the Faceless, give him the cloak, and then we'll get that extra bit of information and maybe some XP. By the way, did we get any XP for that? We got 50 XP. Failed a fortitude save, even though I rolled 12. My modifier is a 4. Really? It says 16 here. Alright, so that cost us 400 gold, unfortunately. Hopefully we'll get the money back.
Yes.
Oh, we're back to our senses. Alright. Well, let's head back to the temple. We'll look in the mirror. Ahem. Ania Freya. And here we go. Hopefully that was all worth it. Omadon and Kroix. She returns bearing the cloak. Will she exchange it for information about the Faceless? Yes. So we got 1,000 XP. We lost the cloak. We are pleased. The cloak is a sacred artifact to us, representing the silent glory of our Lord. She will now listen while we describe the history of those beings who have wielded the power of the Faceless. Afterward, she may ask questions. There have been 3 beings who have been named the Faceless. All have ruled over the Night Masks here in Westgate. All have exercised great power from the shadows. The first Faceless was perhaps most fitting for the name. This being was a shapeshifter who founded the Night Masks. While this doppelganger could not fully tap into the power of the Faceless, this one embraced the spirit of the unseen. In fact, to this day, little is known of this being. I guess we got 50 XP for that. The second Faceless was a merchant named Dostar who successfully hid his criminal behavior from all of Westgate until he was eliminated by an organization known as the Harpers. It is this being's cloak that you have brought us. Looks like we got 50 XP for that. The third Faceless, the one who rules to this day, is the most powerful of all. This being was only a copy of a man to begin with, and a very bad man at that. Moreover, whatever humanity his originator had was stripped away in one fell swoop. We got another 50 XP. It is this third Faceless that she is undoubtedly most interested in. Does she have questions? What do you mean by a copy of a man? The current being known as the Faceless was not born of womb, but copied from a full-grown man, a tyrannical and evil man with a lust for powerful. This clone gained its own will, though the cruelty of its originator remains deeply ingrained. Does she have other questions? Yes. What does she wish to know? How has the Faceless been stripped of his humanity? The current Faceless is affected by a powerful curse, one not unlike the curse she suffers from the mask she carries. The difference is that the Faceless embraces his condition, drawing upon its strengths and using deception to hide its weaknesses. Does she have other questions? Sure. Where can I find the Faceless? That we do not know. The current Faceless would be no Faceless at all if he did not hide himself well. The Faceless goes to great lengths to keep his hiding place away from prying eyes. She would be very lucky, or unlucky depending on one's viewpoint, to find the true lair of the Faceless. Do you have other questions? No, never mind. We already asked all the questions. Then our deal is concluded. She should leave now, as we must perform a rite that is sacred to us. Yes, the time has come. Alright. You're welcome, I guess. Alright, so I guess we'll head back to the arena district and go into the Bent Mermaid and try to complete the quest with Alostra Drake. Will we be able to get him his money? Find out next time. This is Big Los signing off. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Y para siempre. Tenga un buen día.